Christine, are you there?
फिर उसके बाद इन
I have started the live stream, so you can
Awesome.
make me the host now. You can make me the host now.
Can you make me the host so I can make you the co-host?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll make you the host now.
Yep, you did. And you are the co-host. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And here they come. Hello. I just love it. So many of you, Babette, Alma, Susan, Deborah. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know, you inspire me.
Oh, I think it's quite the reverse.
It's pretty incredible, really. Thank you. Do you guys see the pink peonies and the pink weights? We're doing it again. The peonies are still barely hanging in there. You won't see them probably tomorrow. They might be done.
I wish we could grow those here in Houston, but too hot.
They're so, it's just this time of the year, right? Can you grow wisteria? Wisteria in Houston?
Oh yes, the wisteria vine, the purple flower. Oh yeah, absolutely. Mhm.
Can you grow lilacs in Houston?
No, but we can grow crepe myrtle, which is a flowering tree similar to lilac.
Oh yeah. Do they smell? Do they have the aroma like a lilac?
No, unfortunately not. No.
Oh, Babette, you are funny. You know, Babette, I trust you though. You ask really good questions that make me know that you are doing the work. So, you know, you're pretty cute and sassy, but I know you're working. It's awesome. All right. Hi, Kathy. Denise, it's nice to see you again. All right. So, okay. While everyone is popping on, does anyone have any requests? Especially for the ones who have been with me all day. Our third class together. It's my fifth class of the day, and then I'm going to go and I'm doing a ride, a 90-minute spin class I'm teaching. That's what's happening, lady. That's what so I'm so grateful. Tomorrow's class is stretch and de-stress. That'll be a nice class. So do we have any requests? Okay. Everybody have their weights. They have their water. I will share the screen. People are still coming on. We have Franklin with us. Oh, Babette, yeah. Spinning. We're actually raising money tonight for the Jewish Community Center in Krakow, Poland. We're raising money for, there's still about over 50 Holocaust survivors in Krakow, which is incredible. So, and the JCC in Krakow really takes care of them. So here in Long Beach, California, we have a JCC here that I'm very involved in. And so we are doing a fundraiser for that. So that's why we're doing that tonight. Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah. Very special. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you. All right. I will share my screen and do my presentation. Our third class of the day, strengthen and stretch with slow flow. The title says it all. That's exactly what we do. We strengthen while we stretch, which is incredible, right? Because none of us really want big, bulky muscles. We're kind of done with that bodybuilding phase of our lives, right? Whew, it's a relief, isn't it? And we move slowly through a slow vinyasa, which is lovely. Focusing, of course, on our breath always, as we do in all of our yoga classes. Breath always helps us bring us into the present moment and grounds us into our bodies. I am clicking. feel like me in the clicker. Yeah, everyone close their eyes. It just went too far back. Just close your eyes. I don't want you to get dizzy, although nothing is moving. Let's see if we can do this here. Come on. All right, it's not working. I'm going to just, oy vey. I am going to stop sharing because I know the spiel. Okay, I'm Christina from Long Beach, California. I am your guide for today for Strengthen and Stretch with Slow Flow. Super excited to be here. I am certified in spinning, meditation, and yoga. I have been into health and wellness since I can remember. I've always been on a journey to live the most fulfilled life possible. And I have found through meditation, through yoga, through movement, mindfulness, brings me to that place of contentment and peace, right? So we can live our best lives, right? Living in our authentic selves without, and have a clarity of mind without, all the world stuff on us, right? Coming to our mats, practicing breathing, exhaling it all out kind of clears our mind so we can really know who we are, right? Without other people's stuff on us. So that's why I do what I do. We have Franklin with us here today. Everyone say hi to Franklin. Franklin is our Get Set Up TA. He will help monitor the chat and answer any questions that you might have about the website or registering for classes. We are live streaming. So everyone say hi to the live streamers. Hey, live streamers, make sure you have water. Make sure if you want to use weights, you can, but you do not need weights. And if you have blocks, have blocks. And next time, register for a class and join us live because it's fun creating this community together. It's really very fulfilling and meaningful. So we'd love to have you partake in the class. At Get Set Up, we truly do learn from each other. So having your cameras on does help me, help you. It helps me monitor safety for all, especially this class when we're lifting weights potentially and doing more strengthening work. So if you're comfortable having your cameras on, awesome. If you're not, awesome. But you must promise me that you won't do anything that doesn't feel good for your body. And if you have any questions, you ask me. You can unmute yourself. You can put it in the chat. But if Franklin and I aren't seeing that on a timely fashion, I think at this point, we can just guarantee that I'm not going to see it because I'm on the mat and it's hard for me to see that little box down there when I'm over there. So if Franklin or I aren't seeing it in a timely manner, I would really just rather you unmute yourself and get my attention because your question could be what some other learner is wondering as well. And your questions really are awesome opportunity for me too to challenge my skills and really I'm so inspired by all of you. And I know it takes a lot of courage to be on this virtual platform. In a way we're so disconnected, but in a way we're so connected. And so I want to thank everyone who does unmute themselves and ask questions because we all have learned so much from each other. And I just invite you to continue doing that. Okay, before we start, questions. Does anyone have any medical issues coming out of surgery, have a doctor's note, any ailments they're worried about re-injuring or injuring? Please let me know so I can help keep you safe. Okay. Marva, I love your background. It's so cool.
Thank you.
Wow.
And actually, I do have an injury. I strained my back trying to trim a tree with a power tool, which I have no business doing, but everybody else was not available or, it was COVID and all that other good stuff. But anyway, that's what I ended up with.
Okay, so we will just be very mindful of your lower back and work your core a little bit more, right? Because the stronger your core is, the more support it'll give your lower back. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes.
Yeah, this is Barbara. So I've had 2 falls in the past 6 weeks and I've really hurt my knees. So I might have a little bit of trouble putting my weight on my knees, but I want to give it a chance. I've stayed away from yoga for the 6 weeks. I'm hoping tonight's my first night that I'm going to do any kind of yoga, I hope I'll be able to be all right.
So I'm going to invite you not to come on your knees
Okay.
at all. So if we do come onto our knees, I will give you a modification.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, let's start out for success, right? I want you to leave this class feeling great, right? Like, okay, you have a plan, you have modifications to protect your knees, right? So no re-injuring. We want to stay in a positive trajectory to keep showing up for yourself.
Okay.
Thank you so much for letting me know. Anyone else? All right. So I'm going to mute all, but I'm telling you, at any time you unmute yourself and get my attention. Okay, let's start in a comfortable seated position, closing our eyes, sitting up tall, and connecting to our Ujjayi breath. Oh, I love our Ujjayi breath. Such a grounding, clearing of the mind breath. So have your palms facing up. Sit up tall, roll the shoulders back and down, bring the neck in line with the spine, and already engage the core. Let's take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale it out the mouth. Take one more deep cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale it out the mouth. Gently close your lips as well as your eyes and begin connecting to your Ujjayi breath. Nostril breathing. Slowing the breath, deepening the breath. Feeling the sits bones connected to the mat. The Ujjayi exhale, there's a slight contraction, the back of your throat, and it creates an audible exhale. So if we were in class together, we could hear our neighbors' Ujjayi exhale. So allow that exhale to just express itself. Let it come out. Roll the shoulders back and down, open the chest a little bit more and sit up a little bit taller. And just notice the breath, the rise and fall of each breath of the body. Relax the muscles in your face. Soften the brow line and release the lower jaw. Smile from the inside out. Feel the joy. Feel the joy of coming to the mat, taking time for your self-care. Slowly draw the arms out to the side. You can gently blink open the eyes if that's comfortable. Have the fingertips on the mat and walk them out. And just walk them out and feel the activation in the arms just by doing that. I don't know about you, but that just tickles me pink. Always amazing, the muscle fibers, right in the biceps. Pause in stillness. On your next inhale, flip the palms and like you're raising a ball of cement. Lift that up on the inhale, draw it up. And we exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms down, slowly drawing that ball of not cement, but energy down into the earth. Inhale, lift the palms, draw the energy up and overhead. And then exhale, draw it into the heart center. Inhale, prayer hands up and overhead. Exhale, palms down, exhaling it all out. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. This time we pause, we inhale, we grow tall. We exhale, twist to the right. Pausing here, inhaling, growing tall. And exhaling, softening the shoulders, maintaining the length. One more time, we inhale, grow tall. This time we exhale, we come back to center. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower the shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Pausing here, eyes closed, breathing deeply. Take an inhale, draw prayer hands up and overhead. This time, when we exhale, we twist to the right. We plant the left palm on the right hand, the right palm behind the glute. We inhale to grow tall, straighten our spine. And if it's available for your back, if you don't have back issues and you don't have osteoporosis, exhale, twist a little bit more to the right. Breathing deeply into that torso twist. On your next inhale, slowly come back to center. Grow tall, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, prayer hands up and overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, right palm on the left thigh, left palm behind you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, if it's available to your body, twist a little bit more to the left. And pause. And breathe. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Draw the knees up, hug them in. I love to give ourselves a little hug, sitting up tall, bowing the forehead, rock side to side. Take the legs out, shake them out right here. Wave your feet high to me, such a cute visual. And then let's reverse the crossing of your legs. And listen, if you forgot the crossing of your legs, don't worry. I do it all the time. It's just crazy. I want to work the shoulders a little bit more. So we'll walk the fingers out. Oh, walk them, walk them, walk them, walk them, walk them. Sit up tall, neck in line with the spine. Inhale, flip the palms and slowly draw that energy up. We'll pause here. We'll exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. We will clasp the hands and bring the palms up to the ceiling and begin tiny little circles here. Tiny little circles. Begin to draw them down slowly. And here in the heart center. Reverse the circles, warming up that shoulder girdle, slowly lifting it up and overhead. One more round. Let's reverse the circles. Slowly begin to lower them down. Keep your breath deep and connected. And reverse the circles. And slowly begin to lift. Can everybody feel their arms activated? Who needs weights, right? Reach the palms up. Give a gentle back bend here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lower the arms. Plant the hands on the mat. Forward fold. Gently sway side to side. Keep the shoulders from rounding forward. Getting some movement in the hips. Pause in stillness. Press the palms into the mat. Slowly walk the hands up. From here, we roll the shoulders back and down. Let's just come standing. Let's come into a standing pose. Find our mountain pose, right? Just come into it. Our feet will become hip distance. So we pick up the heel of one foot, we pivot it into the arch of the other foot, and that is hip distance. Voila. Palms are forward, shoulders are rounded back. Ground all four corners of your feet into the mat. Have your feet be like they have skis on, right? So they don't cross or they don't come out like a V. Your palms are forward. Your knees are over the ankles. The hips are over the knees. We're stacking our joints. We're bringing the tailbone down to the earth so we're not overarching in that back, putting so much pressure on our lower lumbar spine. Engage the core, bringing the navel in to the spine at the bottom of each exhale, and then shrink your waist. Draw the rib cage in, and then roll the shoulders back and down, feeling that gentle stretch in your chest and the front of your shoulders. The palms are forward, the arms are active. Bring your neck in line with the spine and lift the head off the neck, growing tall. Breathing here, connecting all four corners of the feet into the mat. The toes lift. There is no weight on your toes. From here, we will gently sway side to side. You can do so with your eyes closed if that's comfortable. You can sway front and back. And then you can just ground a little bit deeper into your mountain. So the feet are planted, the crown of your head is lifting up. You're creating space between each vertebra, creating space between your organs, stretching out the chest muscle. Just standing like this, we are doing so much goodness for our bodies, right? Because think about it, all day long, we're on our devices, we're on our computers, we're doing dishes, we're always leaning forward, our shoulders round forward and our heads jet forward. This contracts and tightens the muscles in our chest, and they weaken the muscles in our shoulder blades. So standing like this is a counter pose, a counteract to how we spend way too much of our day. All of us, included, me included. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth, shake it out here, sway side to side, giving your internal organs a little hug, a little tap. So from your mountain pose, we will place the hands on the hips. We will ground into the right foot, have a soft bend in it, and step that left leg straight back from your hip. So it's not out wide. The heel is lifted and that right knee is over or behind the ankle, tracking the second toe. Bring the arms up and overhead. So Deborah, come off of your heel. So we're in a lunge. Can you see my back foot? My heel is lifted off the mat. Yes, you got it, girl. So you have to scissor your inner thighs in. We're engaging our core. The arms are up and overhead, high lunge, Anjali Asana. Shift the right hip back and the left hip forward, right? We're trying to level out the hips to the front of the room, because if our hips are off balance, we've lost the center of our gravity. From here, we will take the arms out to a T. We'll flip the palms and we'll draw the arms in. So we're doing this at first without weights, and then we have an option to add weights. We'll extend the arms out and we'll bring them in. I'm going to just tell you right now, it is an option for weights, because if your biceps are activated, like you're pulling it in, you are getting a bicep workout here. And bring it out, and then bring them down. Bring the elbows to your what is it? Your obliques, sorry. You have like your fists here, you're activated, your biceps, take an inhale. And when we exhale, I'm going to come sideways so you can see me. We don't have to move much. We lower that back knee just a little and do a bicep curl and come up and come down and come up and come down and come up. Now, when we're coming down and up, we keep that right knee tracking the second toe. It doesn't move. And pause in stillness. Bring the arms up and overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Ground into that right quad. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring that left knee, that left foot to meet the front. Shake it out. Pat that leg. Could everybody feel that in the arms, even without weights? Isn't that amazing? Always amazes me. All right. Hands are on the hips. We're grounding into the left foot, left leg. Take an inhale, lift the right ball of the foot and step the right leg straight back from your hip. The left knee is bent, tracking the second toe. Our lower body, everything that we're doing here, our lower body stays exactly the same. Shoot that right hip forward now and the left hip back. Do you feel level? Engage your inner thighs. Oh, engage that core. Draw the tailbone so it's reaching towards the mat. Bring the arms up and overhead. Breathe. Can everybody feel that gentle stretch in your hip flexor? Keep breathing. Thank you for letting me know, Marva. Thank you. Come back. Come back soon. From here, take an inhale. Bring your arms out to a T. Flip. Take an inhale. Exhale. Draw in. Inhale out. Draw in. Nice deep breaths. Extend. And bend and extend and bend. Yes. And draw them out. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring them down here. So from here, I want you to have this. It doesn't have to be deep. Sometimes people go down and they drop the right knee down, and it's just not necessary to get the benefit from this pose. So we'll take a deep inhale. And when we exhale, we lower just a little bit that right knee down. We do a bicep curl and we come up. And we exhale, lower bicep curl and come up. And bicep curl and come up. And lower and bicep curl, come up. Pausing here. Drawing the arms up and overhead, taking a deep inhale, exhaling, hands on the waist, scissor in those inner thighs, engage your core, connect that left glute, take an inhale, and exhale, step the right foot. Okay, you are frozen. If I cut out, okay, sorry, unstable Wi-Fi. So I was asking Barbara, how were your knees in that practice? Oh, you're muted, Barbara. Everyone stay in mountain pose and activate your muscles. This is not a recovery.
My knees were okay. I had a hard time with the sitting. So
Oh.
I ended up just putting my legs out straight.
And that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Great. So doing those high lunges is okay for your knees.
Yeah, it was fine.
So make sure that your knee, and I couldn't really see, I just want to make sure your knee is directly over or a little bit behind your ankle and it stays tracking the second toe and it does not move at all.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
If that means you don't lower the back knee down at all, you don't have to. You just do your bicep curl. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, my friends. Okay, before we move into the weight portion of it, now that we've been in mountain pose, I want to play a little bit with our balance. So ground into that right leg. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Keep that left hip from shooting out. So when you come onto the ball, make sure you don't pop that hip out. We're going to play with our center of gravity and our balance. So inner thighs, core, tailbones reaching down. Bring the arms out and slowly draw the knee up. Have your ankle flexed. Pause here. Option to stay here. Option to hold on to a wall. Option to twist to the left and breathe. Gaze over the left fingertips. If you fall out, you just come back in. Find a focal point and breathe. Awesome job. Engage your core. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center and drop it down. Shake it out. It's fun, right? Strength building in the quads. So much fun. From here, we ground again in our mountain pose, ground into the left foot, pivot onto the ball of the right foot, make sure that left hip stayed in. Draw that right knee up, bring the arms out, and just find a focal point 6 feet in front of you. Breathe into it. Engage your core. Take an inhale, option to stay right here, option to twist to the right. Nice, deep, connected breaths. Keep that ankle flexed. Option to gaze over your right fingertips. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Lower it down, shake it out. It's so fun to work on our balance, isn't it? All right, option to grab weights and grab water whenever you need to. So we have our weights. We'll have our weights at our waist. We will ground in mountain pose, ground into that right leg. Take an inhale and step that left leg back, straight back from the hip. So like sometimes people go out so wide and then sometimes they cross it and you want to just go straight back from your hip. So from here, we inhale the arms out. Bring the palms up. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bring the bicep curl in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Exhale, out. Just keep breathing. One more time. We bring it in. We bring it out. We lower the arms slowly. Connect the elbows to our waist. Take an inhale. And when we exhale, we option to lower the knee a little bit and come into a bicep curl. Inhale up. Keep that right knee tracking the toe. Exhale, bicep curl. Inhale up. Exhale, bicep curl. Inhale up. Exhale, bicep curl. Inhale up. Exhale, bicep curl. Pause here. Draw the arms down. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring them out and come in. And out and in. With control, nice and slow. Everybody looks amazing. Big breaths in and out. Knees are in great position. 2 more. Lower the arms down, roll the shoulders just a little bit, engage the core, bring the hands to the waist, take an inhale. When you exhale, bring the left foot to meet the right, shake it out right here. Feel good? Yeah? All right. Before we come into the other side, we're going to play a little. We are going to have our big toes touch and a little space between the heels. We're going to grow tall right here. Have the palms forward with the weights or without the weights. It doesn't matter. We take an inhale. And when we exhale, we take a seat back coming into our Utkatasana and we lift into a bicep curl. From here, we take an inhale. We exhale, lower the arms down. The weight is on the heels. Bring the arms back, face them up, and do little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly bring yourself up. Woo! That was spontaneous, wasn't it? From here, we will ground, bring the weights to our waist, ground into that right foot and step that left foot back straight from the hip. Bend that right knee, have it tracking the second toe. Bring the arms out, flip the palms up, take an inhale, exhale, bicep curl. Inhale, slowly bring it out. Exhale, slowly bring it in. Inhale out. Denise, can you lift your elbows a little higher? I'm just asking. At all costs, keep your shoulders away from your ears. Keep breathing deeply. One more, we hold. We take an inhale. We exhale, expand, and then bring the arms down to the waist. Palms are forward. Option to do bicep curls without lowering the back knee. Option to take a deep inhale, grow tall. Exhale, lower the back knee a little bit, do a bicep curl, and come up. Exhale, slowly down, bicep curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower that back knee. And inhale, lift. Lower, lift. Inhale, rise and lower. Lift and lower. Keep those elbows glued to the body. Keep your breath deep and connected. Stay focused on what you are feeling and where you are feeling it. And then next time you're down, pause, draw the arms out and just bring them out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Breathing deeply. Pausing in stillness, take an inhale. Exhale, bring the palms, hands to the waist. Take an inhale, push off the back foot and bring the left foot in to meet the right. Shake it out right here. All right, other side. So we will come into big toes touching. Well, we already did both sides, but other round of chair pose. So chair pose is Utkatasana in Sanskrit, and it means fierce. And it's fierce, right? The weight is on your heels, the navel's in towards the spine. You're squeezing the inner thighs together, and we have weights. That's the strengthen portion of the class. So from here, we're standing tall, palms are forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, glutes come back, and take a seat as you do a bicep curl. Keep the glutes down, lower the palms, and then bring them back, palms up. So this time we are going to bring the weights together. So we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, take an inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, slowly come up. Stand tall, bring the weights forward. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Slowly drop your weights. Good job, weights. Inhale the arms up and overhead. When we exhale, we're going to forward fold with a soft bend in our knees. Flat back, neck in line with the spine. Forward fold, gently sway side to side. Nice and slow. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Pause in stillness. Bend and straighten the knees, but never lock them out. Pausing here. Inhale, find the half lift, nice flat back. Neck's in line with the spine and the shoulders are away from the ears. Core strengthening right here because it is your quads and your core that lift you from a fold to a half lift so you don't put any pressure on your lower back. So we'll do that one more time. We'll take a deep inhale, engage the core so that the back doesn't take any of the pressure. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step it back. Barbara, this child's pose is not for you, but everybody come into a child's pose. Barbara, you can extend your legs long and come into a forward fold over your legs to get the stretch in your lower back. And everybody just breathe here, sway side to side, relieving any tension in the lower back. Dropping the elbows, rolling the wrists. Yeah. And pause in stillness here. Take an inhale, press the palms in the mat in front of you. And slowly walk the hands to the knees and gently, carefully move the legs from out from under you and gently, carefully come onto the back. Hug the knees in once you get onto your back. Squeeze them in tight, rock side to side, giving your lower back, giving your shoulder girdle a nice massage. From here, we will pause. We will bring the soles of the feet onto the mat and walk your feet out mat distance. Bring your arms out to a T. Tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin. We will go through windshield wipers and then we will hold twists before we come into our Shavasana. Take a deep inhale through the nose, engage the core and inner thighs. Exhale, slowly lower the knees to the right. Inhale, lift the knees center. And exhale the knees to the left. Inhale the knees center. And this time you exhale to the right and you pause. You gaze to the left, you close your eyes and breathe deeply here. You can energetically push the left glute towards the left sole of the foot. And just close your eyes and breathe deeply into this torso twist. Relax the muscles in your face. Release the shoulders into the mat. Release the hips. Just let your body melt into the mat in this twist. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Slowly draw the gaze back to center. Keep your eyes closed. On your next inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs. Draw the knees up. Slowly hug the knees into the chest in stillness, letting your spine have a moment to adjust. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the soles of the feet, walk them out mat distance. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, slowly lower the knees to the left. Gaze to the right, close your eyes energetically. You can push that right glute towards the right heel to create more space in the right side body. Release the shoulders, all the muscles in your face, and release the hips. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, bring the gaze back to center. Inhale, slowly lift the knees up, hug them into the chest, pause in stillness. Squeezing the knees in, pressing the spine in the back for a beautiful counter pose. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower the legs long, coming into your Shavasana. Palms are up, arms are wide from the body. Wherever you land, make sure that your shoulders are tucked, your chin is tucked, and the small of your back is connected to the mat. If it's more comfortable to have your knees bent with your feet walked out mat distance and your knees splayed in to support your back, do that. But wherever you land, relax the shoulders. Let the facial muscles melt, release the lower jaw, and just let go. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in the body. Roll the ankles and the wrists and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly draw the knees into the chest, hug them in stillness, squeeze them in. Slowly roll over to the most comfortable side, curled up into a tiny little ball. Take an inhale, press the opposite palm into the mat and slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center, slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice. In reverence to the strength you have today. In reverence to your commitment to your health and your wellness in your mind, in your body, and your soul. The divine light within me truly bows and honors to the divine, brilliant light within you. Namaste. We can come together for a communal namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Does anyone have any questions about the practice? Barbara, you did great making modifications. Kathy, you are so strong. So strong. Does anybody have any questions? Does everybody feel it in their arms? It's
Yes.
good, right?
It's good.
Okay, so that's what it is. Strengthen and stretch, right? That's a stretch. This is the strengthen. Stepping back, coming forward, Utkatasana, that's our flow. We cover it all in the title. All right, my friends, I will share the screen if, let's see, hold on. There we are. Okay. Well, the slide before this is asking to share your experience with Get Set Up on social media or email liz@getsetup.io. Look at the schedule and see all the classes available. We have so many health and wellness fit guides. Please check them all out. They're amazingly talented. We have over 500 classes a week that we offer, so check them all out. After this class, you receive class notes. You receive other classes you might be interested in and the opportunity to give feedback. Thank you to everybody who has given me feedback. It helps me provide everything that you want so that your time on your mat is worthwhile and meaningful. That's what I want for each and every one of you. Get Set Up has created all these platforms to invite your family and friends. You can invite them in a calendar on your desktop. When you register for a class, you can copy the link and email it to them. And you can also send it to them from your phone. So they make it so convenient. help@getsetup.io is your email. If you would like to host an interest group, if there's a class you'd like to see on the calendar, if you don't receive a recording of this class, and if there is an organization that you believe aligns with the mission of Get Set Up, which is to improve and enhance the lives of older adults, please let us know. We really want to build our partnership so we can keep offering you everything you want and deserve. And that's my Get Set Up slide presentation. Does anyone have anything else? So tomorrow is stretch and de-stress, which I will need after this 90-minute spin class I'm about to go teach after 5 classes today.
I won't be able to go tomorrow morning. I'm going to miss that class, but I'll see you on Monday.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know because I would be missing you.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of my friends' husbands, we lost him a few days ago, and the funeral is tomorrow. So
Sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well, I'm glad I know. All right. I want to thank each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you again. You are all so strong, really. It's impressive. These classes are, I think, really like the hardest classes we have on this platform, right? They're really challenging. That's how I teach. I can't help it. I really just always am striving, right, for all of us to be the strongest versions of themselves. And that doesn't mean that we don't make the modifications that we need to make to respect our bodies, right, and where we're at. We do that, but we still keep showing up and practicing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
I'll see y'all soon. Thank you so much, Pam, Franklin. Thank you for everything.